Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my new skincare channel. This channel will be all about skincare. Things that I've tried, things that really, really work, things that are worth your money, and things that are not. I will try to focus on things that are more positive than negative because I don't want anybody's business to go down the drain, but this channel will be all about things you need to buy. Things that will change your skin, because my skin has been changed exponentially, and why not share all the information that I know? I have another channel under my name, Jian Choi, so please subscribe. That channel originated with skincare, but now I will separate the two and everything will be more organized. And because this is my first video, I will give you a little bit of a background as to who I am. 35 years old, I have very acne-prone skin that recently got fixed because of my diligence to using the same type of skincare and sticking to it. And because I've learned so much from first blogging about it, then just using it, along with a lot of trial and errors, I figure I will talk about what really truly works. Skincare that I advise you to save up for, how long they last, and things that you will definitely not regret. Things that will change your skin for the better and for the worse at times. So let's dive into it. In the beginning, I used only things from Sephora. And then I started venturing into products that were so exclusive that you need to sign in. Products that are so exclusive that only the celebrities use. And out of everything I have tried, and trust me, I have tried so much, Biologique Recherche is my favorite. So let's start with my number one favorite, something that I have repurchased and still use to this day. It's probably their most famous product, and it is their P50. This is a whole new bottle, and this comes in two other sizes. You have one that's this big, and then you have one that is this big. This costs about $100. It lasts for a year. So I think it's definitely worth it. I started using this once a day. So you can pick either the morning or the nighttime before you put on your moisturizer as your first step after cleansing. And then as your skin gets more used to it, you can start using this twice a day, morning and night. But I really will advise you to give it about 30 to 60 days, a month or two, before you start using it twice. Because if you do it too early, you will notice your skin will purge, meaning little bumps here and there. It's not the end of the world, but I just advise you to wait. Your skin needs to get acclimated to this because it is among one of the stronger chemical exfoliants, but the best. They call it a facial in a bottle for a reason. So that is P50. There are many different versions of this. This is Lotion P50 1970. It is their original. They have a 1950. They have a 1950 without phenol. They have 2 or 3 different versions. I find this one to work the best for me. To be honest, I have not tried the other versions, but as you can see, empty. So this was last year. So out of all of their products, I noticed that their lotions, and these guys go for about $200. I have 3 different types. I definitely have a favorite. I definitely have one that I plan on repurchasing. And the reason why I love these creams from Biologique Recherche is because they make my face, I see a lift. I see the immediate difference once I apply this. And I am going to do a get ready with me. I will be honest, it's a little bit late in the day. I have not washed my face, so I'm gonna wash my face with you. We are going to use the Light U. Again, with the Light U, just like with the P50, there are different versions and the prices vary, where the Light U costs $24. This is the cleanser. They have another version, Light U VIP 02, which helps get rid of the pollution, especially if you live in the city. But the price differences are really major, and to be honest, I haven't noticed a big difference in what they do. So I advise you to go with the original Light You, which is the cheapest one. And if you even compare prices of cleansers with other companies, it's not too bad. The Cream 80N Metamorphique. This is their newest cream. It's supposed to give you a lift. It says it creates a lift and that is their main effect. But to be honest, I think that the cream mask vernier says mask, but this is not really a mask. This is just a cream. I'm sure you could use it as a mask, but like I said before, if it costs $200, I am not wiping this off. This one, I see an immediate lift where I'm not sure if this one's my favorite yet with the mask vernier or the VIP O2. Same price range. This is more about brightening, the VIP O2. This one is more a lift. If I had to, the vernier wins. They have a mask, the VIP O2 mask, and I really, really love that as well. That mask though is something you do need to wipe off. It goes for about $150, which is better than $200, I suppose. Then they have creams and lotions in a price range that is much more affordable. And the cream Dermoperfante is an example of a cream that costs less than $100. They also have placenta, which is, I learned recently, not from babies, but from baby calves, baby goats. My honest opinion about the creams that are under $100. I am 35 years old, so what I'm looking for when I spend the money on these products are products that really make a difference, where I look in the mirror right after and then I look in the mirror the morning after and I see, wow, what a glow, or wow, I just look so much better. These are innate reactions that I must have for me to go ahead and spend $200 more on a product. That's just me, but again, so those products are the Cream Vernier and the VIP O2, but if I were to pick one, it would be the Vernier, because after this baby runs out, I'm buying another Vernier. And as for the Metamorphique, which just came out, you guys, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. When you order a product from Biologique Recherche, make sure that it's sealed. This should never be ripped open before you open it yourself. So I do have a travel size of the VIP O2 Light, and again, it's really similar to the regular Light U, but this one is the most expensive out of the 3 different cleansers they have. The reason why I don't have this in a full size yet is because I'm currently using this cleanser, very similar, both very milky. And by milky, I mean in color. So you have this guy. Maybe this is a little bit more watery, but both milky. And I will recommend you try the little travel size first. They sell the P50 and the cleanser in a travel size together for about, I believe, $50, $60. It's still kind of expensive, I totally know, but it's better than having to completely commit to buying the whole thing. I promise you, my skin is really blotchy, but it will all be better in a day or two. I just started noticing it's, when I use too much of an oil, I see little dots. And I know they're not little dots that will last forever, but I don't like that. Just one quick thing is that if you use a lot of makeup, I do not recommend this cleanser. This cleanser only works if you don't use any makeup like me. When I do use foundation and I don't use an oil cleanser before this, I notice that there's residue. My face is washed. I did not use a towel. I advise you do not use a towel and air dry as much as you possibly can. So take your pad. Maybe I should get up closer. And again, I am now used to this chemical exfoliant, so I don't turn red like I used to when I first started using this, and I could handle it again twice a day. So they advise you go upwards, starting from your neck like this, but I kind of start over here. These are the lines I'm most concerned with at the moment. If I were to choose a product, one product, it's really a tough call between this and the vernis. Everything else, I can let go. I feel like this helps me with my pores too. I mean, clearly not that much, but you know, as much as anything can. And also, something else I have learned, this whole skincare venture, is that the simple routines are better. It saves you time. It leaves less of a chance of a breakout from ingredients clashing that should not be used together. Another thing is that you should, if you're very acne prone, use products from the same company. So right now, from step 1 to step 2 is the cream VIP O2. It's a white cream. The vernis is more of a beige cream. There's a kind of an iridescent pearl. It's very soft and it absorbs very quickly. But it stays white for a little second and then it absorbs right in. So it's kind of pearlescent at first. Maybe this is better. Sorry about all the shifting. I wish I had a mirror, but I do not right now. And I do use an eye cream. Although I don't think I necessarily need to. I just have a sample from Biologique Recherche. Because I don't use much, I really appreciate samples. And BR samples are not the smallest. On my other channel, when I first started with skincare, there are videos where my skin was a disaster. It was so bad. So this is a very large improvement. I don't even use foundation anymore. I hope you learned something from this video because these products are so expensive and I know what it's like. I know the pain every time I drop the money to buy each product. With the lotions, I find with the morning and night application every single day, or on most days when I'm good, it lasts about 2 to 3 months, closer to 3 months if you don't put it on your neck and your décolleté. And I know that's still pricey. That's about 2 times, that's $800 a year on lotion, which isn't the worst thing ever if it works, especially because if you think about a facial, those things cost a lot more, but guys, it's painful. Because I haven't tried an oil from Biologique, but when it comes to oils, I'm a big fan of Green Beauty. I'm a very big fan of May Lindstrom skincare. I'll do a separate video on her products soon, but I'm almost done. This is her Blue Cocoon. And something weird has happened where they're kind of like balls and pellets. I think this happened because it was really warm and it melted and then I put it in the fridge and it started crystallizing. But either way, it works just the same. I'm almost done with it, as you just saw. The only thing that I have to say about her products is that in the morning time, I don't feel like I wake up super moisturized. And I expect to feel super moisturized because her products are so decadent. I mean, this product itself, it's all in the same price range because this is about $200. I know my ADHD might be a little confusing, but I do want to mention, while you apply your products, massaging your face really helps with just fine lines, blood circulation. And that's what, what they do at facials. So before, when I was mentioning the whole neck thing, I don't use the super expensive lotion for the neck, even though I should if I wasn't so cheap, I guess, if I wasn't stingy about it. Hurrah for washing my face today. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned anything, if you enjoyed a little bit or any bit of this, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next week.